thank you for clicking on this video to look at this rather nice Dawes Super Galaxy. It's a 1989 model. It's a 22.5 inch frame, Reynolds 531 Super Tourist tubing, and Shimano Deore components, Weinmann brakes and Mavic wheels. Very, very nicely looked after. So as I say, 1989, and we can confidently date this. Over the years, Dawes have used different style of graphics. So here we have the Dawes in capitals but in italics, the style of lettering for the Super Galaxy on the top tube. The head badge has Dawes with a capital D and lowercase. The Reynolds 531 Super Tourist tubing sticker, that particular style was introduced in 1989. The Shimano Deore componentry running gear, which is really nice, all aluminium construction, super good. They were classed as ending production in 1988. Some 89 bikes had those components, so that fits in nicely as well. It has the BioPace triple chain set, whereby you've got oval chain rings as they go round. The marketing at the time was it's supposed to increase pedalling efficiency. Whether it did or not, I don't know, but Shimano did persevere with it for quite a few years. As you can see from the label there, hand built in England. Dawes embossed, stamped into the frame tubing as well. So British built. The wheels, I think these have been replaced. Something a little bit more modern at some point. Still Shimano Deore, but slightly more modern version. And they've got the Mavic A319 rims, which are a nice double wall, deepish section, eyeletted, stainless spokes. Very, very good for touring, quite, well, more than quite sturdy. You've got the Weinmann cantilever brakes. Again, earlier Galaxies and Super Galaxies going back a few years didn't have those. So it's got those. 89 also, one of the last years of using the down tube shifters. Shimano, this is indexed. It's got 8 speeds at the back and 3 at the front. It's a used bike, obviously, 1989, so what's that, 37 years old? So there will be marks, but quality always prevails, doesn't it? And to find these bikes do last. They're very, very, very well built. Some of the, I just noticed there, and the bolts have got a little bit of corrosion on, so we will replace those. There's a little scuffing on the bottom of the S on Dawes on the down tube. You can buy, I believe, replacement decals, but, and we always say this, a frame set is only original once. And by the time you start taking decals off underneath lacquer and repainting and things, then you lose that originality. You've got the full length chromoplastic mudguards as expected. There's a matching pair of Continental Grand Sport tyres, 28s in width, nice good quality road touring tyre. There's the Weinmann brake levers. If I swing around the other side, oh, let's look at the handlebars. I do like these Dawes. They've got highly polished in the centre, these aluminium handlebars. The Dawes and script on this side, and again matching in with the head tube, the capital D and the smaller case for the rest of the letters, and then on this side really shouting about it, hand built in England. Nice touch that they have on these Super Galaxies. Handlebars, as you would expect on this style, they're not a standard racing bike handlebar. Ergonomically they fit, they come up at the sides, flare out slightly at the edges, very, very comfortable. Let's look at the paintwork on the other side. my stand in the way there. Let's just move that up. There we go. See that better? A couple of aluminium water bottle cages. This was supplied by Cycle Mania of Shirley in Southampton. We are on the Isle of Wight, if you don't know us. We're based on the Isle of Wight, so this has come just across the Solent to us, or to its owner, shall I say, back in the day. Nice quality, very nice condition, as you can see from the cleanliness of the chain set, cranks, bottom bracket, etc. As I say, matching Deore and Mavic rear wheel, aluminium carrier. So there we are, the Super Galaxy, which is a nice little notch up from the standard Galaxy. Beautiful bikes, very well regarded, incredibly well regarded. Here we have the alloy pedals with the Christoph clips and straps. If you don't want the original clips and straps, but you prefer flat pedals or maybe an SPD clipless type pedal, if you were to buy this bike, just let us know, we can swap, but it's nice to see the original on there. So about us, we are Recycle Wight on the Isle of Wight. Most of what we do, in fact what we really enjoy doing, is classic British built steel bikes from the 70s, 80s and early 90s. We also do a good selection of more modern machinery as well, up to about 2010, up to about 10 years ago. We don't get involved in this modern electronic shifting and things like that. We just like the traditional touring style and race bikes. We keep about 120 bikes in stock, sometimes up to about 150 of all different types. So if this is for you, lovely, go to our website, recyclewight.com, find the bike in our product pages. If it is still for sale, the bike will be there and the buy it now button will be working. You can either collect, excuse me, you can either collect directly from us here on the Isle of Wight if you're lucky enough to live here. It is beautiful, or you're visiting. We are only open by appointment. We don't operate a retail shop. This is a workshop, but we are happy to come and meet you here on the island, or we can ship bikes anywhere in the UK. We ship using Parcel Force, fully tracked. There's the website address again. To give you an idea of what we have in at the precise moment. So there's a 1989 Super Galaxy, as we've just described. If we look at some of the other touring and Audax bikes, we've got a Chaz Roberts, another Chaz Roberts Audax. We've got a Dawes Londoner mixty frame, lovely Peugeot Tourist, fully renovated. Jeffrey Butler, excuse me, for your Jeffrey Butler fans, didn't want to insult you there. We've got a Dawes Galaxy, slightly older, lovely condition. Dynatech Tour Light, another Dawes Super Galaxy, slightly newer. We've got an Orbit silver medal. So a nice selection of steel framed British touring bikes. Always keep a good selection. Just look up on the top there. We also keep a nice selection of retro vintage road bikes, as well as some slightly more modern machinery. So plenty to choose from. Go to our website, have a look, and if we've got what you want, they're lovely, happy to send it to you. Alternatively, keep checking our website for bikes as they come in and out. I mean, Dawes Galaxies and Super Galaxies, we do tend to really sort of seek them out. We've probably had a dozen or so through the workshop since sort of November time. This is our quiet time. It's a nice time to spend on, put a bit of time into some of these classic bikes. It's really nice to do so. Okay, enough waffle from me. Thank you for watching.